Here's exactly what you need to do to survive if you're caught outside during a blizzard. First,
Oh, what the fuck can you do, bro? If you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, get hit by a blizzard, this is what you can do, bro. Generally, like, what are you gonna say to save us?
begin to tap stones in the SOS rhythm. 3 short taps, 3 long taps, 3 short taps, pause,
Bro, generally, if I heard that shit, I'd have no idea what it fucking means, bro.
underneath a highway underpass. Stay put and get comfortable.
Oh, fuck, bro! Chat, new video. How to survive every natural disaster by Good Enough.
Let's
watch
start
it.
with the least deadly and work our way towards the deadliest of them all. Number 15, hailstorms. There has been a handful of deaths directly
Nah. I was talking with... Wait, hold on. Wait, did he say least dangerous?
and work our way towards the deadliest of them all.
I think hailstorms are pretty bad, to be honest.
Number 15, hailstorms. There has been a handful of deaths directly linked to hailstorms in recent history, and I couldn't just stand around and do nothing about it, since I know a few of you sometimes go outside. Obviously, as of right now, with the current knowledge you have, the odds of you surviving any natural disaster are slim
Who the fuck is that, baby, bro? Like, who the fuck is that, bro? It's creepy as fuck.
none. But by the end of this video, you will not only have the knowledge necessary to survive, but more importantly, the confidence to brag about it. Anyone who knows me can quickly tell you about my previous work, which, without a shadow of a doubt, has saved over 2 million lives and counting. So rest assured, you're in great hands. Here are the most common
Okay,
signs
bro.
that a hailstorm is gearing up to attack you. A thunderstorm is nearby, a greenish sky, rolling clouds,
A greenish... When the fuck have you seen a greenish
sudden
sky?
wind and temperature changes, and shifting rain patterns. Now, the good news is,
Can you predict hailstorms? No, fuck you
the
can't.
hailstorms typically begin with light small hail before larger deadly size hail begins to rain down. So if you live in an area where it doesn't snow, you will
Yeah.
only have a small window of time to pretend like it does. If you're ever caught in the open during a deadly hailstorm, the first thing you must do is protect your head. Use your arms or whatever you have to shield this weak spot. Remember,
Nah, bro, that's like terrifying. Cause, bro, imagine walking outside. Like, imagine like taking like a long journey by foot, and out of nowhere, like you have like fucking like hails instead of oranges like hitting your head. Dude, like you would actually be fucked, bro. Simple as. Like, how are you gonna survive that, bro? At all? Like, bro, if you like just simple as, you know, if you're just walking, you got nothing else apart from your clothes. What the fuck can you put on your head to protect yourself? A shirt?
a large hailstone could easily one-shot you and send you back to the lobby. While protecting your head, quickly move in a crouch position towards the nearest overhead cover, which lowers your odds of receiving a critical hit.
Shut
For
up.
those of you who don't hit the gym, be careful. Even
Yo, bro, my man just said, would anyone like a shift this evening? Open to offers. Hell nah, bro. I'm making videos right
a
now.
body shot could be fatal. If for some reason you aren't near any cover, look for ditches, bushes, or depressions in the ground to lower the odds of being struck. Remain in cover until the storm has passed. Easy. Number 14, sandstorms. It's estimated that around
Oh, what the fuck? Bro, sandstorms being worse than hailstorms? No fucking way, bro. You're dumb as fuck.
330 million people from around the world have their health negatively affected by sandstorms. Obviously, it would be incredibly
Oh,
hard
if you
for me to
breathe it, yeah, actually.
say
Maybe.
that I could save all of them, but in 100 years, when this video has 330 million views, you will know I did. Even though sandstorms don't kill people directly, they do cause respiratory illness to millions, and that's enough to make me slightly angry. Here are a few pictures of sandstorms so you can see how devastating they must truly be. These are the signs
That's
you need to watch
crazy,
out
bro.
for as they
To be fair, I know they kill people, but go back real quick. They definitely have like the most aura. Like, bro, look, that looks sick, bro. But even that looks fucking, oh my god, bro. But if I was sitting like on this apartment right here, like bro, I'd be coming my pants. I'd be taking a picture and becoming my pants,
few
bro.
pictures of sandstorms so you can see how
Looks so
devastating they
sick.
must truly be. These are the signs you need to watch out for, as they could save your life. A giant 1,000-foot wall of dust heading your way is one of the strongest indications that a sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah,
If
no
you're
shit,
ever caught
bro.
in the open during a sandstorm, the first thing you have to do is cover your eyes, nose, and mouth with any piece of clothing to protect your eyes and lungs. Use anything in the environment to shield yourself from the powerful winds, debris, and dust by crouching down next to it and waiting the storm out. It should come without saying, but avoid roads at all costs, since all the accidents will only slow
That's true, bro. Like back in the day, probably wasn't that bad. But like if you're on the road and the sandstorms, that's crazy, bro.
down.
Do we have like anti-sandstorms like lights, like fog lights, both sandstorms?
Most sandstorms typically last
Surely.
30 minutes to a few hours, so whatever you do, don't panic and just wait it out. Number 13, blizzards. Blizzards are one of the easiest
That one has to be bad, bro. Bro, blizzards are fucking off, bro. Like, you can legitimately, bro, if you're out, like, I'm not seeing a clip on this on TikTok. It was just like this motherfucker, like, going around the woods, like he was stranded, and he could barely survive, like, in Siberia in the cold. But when a blizzard hit, like, that really fucked him over, bro.
Natural disasters to survive. All you need is the right knowledge.
Like, bro, a blizzard can fuck over a town. Like, imagine like one small town with like not many resources. If they get hit by one blizzard, they're kind of done.
And thousands of dollars for the correct clothing. It's estimated that blizzards kill a few hundred people each year, but not if I have something to say about it.
Imagine being able
Oh
to
my god,
put
website.
your name on it.
Oh,
Just by thinking of
oh my god. I have seen Base 44. I've seen ads for Base 44 more than I've seen my own family's faces.
about it. Meet Base 44.
Meet Base 44. I'm not making a website, bro.
Signs that a blizzard is out to get you. Thick storm-like clouds, a sharp decline in temperature, strong gusts of wind, and decreasing visibility. Here's exactly what you need to do to survive if you're caught outside during a blizzard. First,
Oh, what the fuck can you do, bro? If you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, get hit by a blizzard, this is what you can do, bro. Like, generally, like, what are you gonna say to save us?
you need to find shelter as soon as possible. So use whatever you have in the environment to shield yourself from the high winds and snow. This is your chance to be creative, so have fun out there. A large tree, a depression in the ground, a small snow cave, or even a 2-story log cabin are all viable options. Next, make sure to cover
Yeah. Wait, and what if you don't find any of those, bro?
your skin, unless you don't mind losing it. Then be patient, conserve energy, and wait the storm out. Here's what you should never do. If you get thirsty, don't eat the snow. This will lower your body's temperature and could lead to hypothermia. Next, don't exercise. This is not the time to make drastic life changes.
Nah, bro, come on. I think a time with exercise could work because then, papi, if you're walking around, you're raising your body temperature and you're making yourself warmer.
Walking long distances and
Or how about this? Go find shelter and do push-ups. Like, then you're staying in the warm, but you're also like raising your body
sweating
temperature.
could be deadly. If possible, plant a stick and tie a bright colored cloth to it. This will increase the odds of someone finding you. The Weather Channel also recommends that after you have shelter, start a fire to keep yourself warm. But I know my audience, and the best we can do is shake a hand warmer. So make sure to do that now. Feel free to use your phone at any time to call for help. This increases the odds of survival, but also carries the risk of the call going viral if they don't find you.
Oh, bro, that would suck, bro.
Embarrassing. Number 12, extreme wind events.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, I've had hails. I've never experienced like a bad sandstorm. I've never had like a bad blizzard. But like, bro, extreme winds. Like, one day with like strong fucking winds is like crazy, bro. I remember one time I got like a weather warning for like strong winds here in the UK. I was like, can't be that bad, bro. Bro, like, it felt like impossible to walk, bro.
Being
Legit.
killed by air has to be the most embarrassing way to go out, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure you don't have to worry about that. Extreme wind events are powerful non-tornadic windstorms that reach upwards of 100 miles per hour.
Oh, bro, remember. In my hometown, one time we got like a really bad like wind storm, whatever you call it, and really bad rain. Bro, it knocked over like a utility pole. Bro, like it was made of wood. It was like actually like a strong concrete pole that carried like, the cables. So I feel like the next day, like motherfuckers came with like a truck and put like a new one. But like, bro, like that was terrifying, dude.
All the signs you might get picked up and body slammed by high winds, sudden sharp gusts, debris lifting, dust kicking up, or a fast approaching storm. But let's talk about what you should do if you're ever bullied by wind. First, head towards a sturdy shelter. A shed, tree, or any structure you built is definitely not going to cut it. If you're in your vehicle, park away from trees, power lines, or any questionable buildings. For those of you who are outside during an extreme wind event and have no shelter nearby, look for a ditch to lay in or natural barriers like the side of a hill. Get low and make yourself as small as possible. As I'm
Nah,
sure
bro, you can barely do. Bro, I walked around like cities where you were saying like the building would stop the winds, but it doesn't at all. Bro, to be honest, if I didn't give a fuck and there was a fucking like strong winds, I'd get a parachute, I'd deploy it, and I'd have like the best time of my life before I die. But at least be a good time. So who gives a
you
fuck?
already know, small targets are harder to hit. Cover your head and neck and stay put until the wind subsides. It doesn't get easier than that. Number 11, wildfires. Wildfires claim hundreds of lives per year, which
This is probably the hardest one, to be
is
honest.
tragic, since they are one of the
Wait, how far are we in actually so far? So hailstorms, sandstorms, blizzards, strong winds. What's number 1? Oh, it's gonna be like fucking meteor.
11. Wildfires.
But if he says meteor, he's like, actually you can't survive a meteor. Like, like there are ways to survive it. I'm gonna click off, bro.
Wildfires claim hundreds of lives per year, which is tragic, since they are one of the easiest natural disasters to survive. If you were taught how to listen, you can survive. Your phone will ring with Amber Alerts. Trucks will drive by blasting emergency sirens and instructing you to leave. Once you realize they will not let you watch TV in peace, most people typically cave to the demands. Now, for those of you who are heavy sleepers and slept through all the warnings, I will show you exactly what to do if you find yourself surrounded by wildfire. Let's start with what not to do. You might assume that exiting your home and taking your chances outside is your best bet. Wrong. Humans are only fireproof for about 3 seconds. And whatever you do, stay far away from your stockpile of baby oil. Let's begin. First things first, close all the windows and doors. This will lower the odds of deadly smoke overtaking your home. Next, head into the room that is furthest from the nearest fire. Make sure that room has an emergency exit like a window, door, or catapult. Stay low to the ground to prevent breathing in smoke and call for help. Firefighters respond to life-threatening situations first when rescue is possible. As you wait to be rescued, use the time to come up with a good excuse for why you didn't leave the area after dozens of warnings. In the worst case scenario, if your home catches fire, you'll have to gamble your life and take your chances outside. And don't worry about your home. Even with insurance, you're not getting it back. Look for broad areas that have nothing on them.
Bro, that's what, bro, I'd be so pissed. Bro, imagine living in LA, like in the hills, and you spend like 20 million on a house, and it got ruined by fucking fire. And the insurance company is like they don't even pay you back, bro. I'd be so mad.
Like an open field. Get low, cover your mouth and nose, and make a run for it. Hopefully, if you have good karma saved up, it should pay off here. Then stay low, wait for...
Bro, hold on. I prefer to be caught in a wildfire in LA because at least they have the beach like right on the left, so I could go over there and swim.
For the fire to pass, or move to a larger open area if you can.
Oh my god, no, what was this? What is this?
Glued to my computer screen.
Bro, this song is ass, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Number 10. Dry mass movements. Dry mass movements have killed tens of thousands of people in the last century.
This one's fucking hard, bro. Wait, hold on, I'm moving the picture real quick. This one's like impossible shit. Like, how do you avoid this? Like, bro, a whole like mountain like killing you is impossible, bro. I remember there was one here in the UK like 40 years ago in like a mining town.
With an average of 1 to 4,000 per year. Thankfully, as long as you're willing to learn and have eyes, you won't have to worry about it. Here are the signs that could save your life. Cracks in soil, pavement, or foundations near slopes, bulging ground at the base of a slope, leaning trees, poles, or fences, and accumulation of loose rock debris at the slope's base. For those of you who don't have eyes but have upgraded hearing, check for the following sound cues. Unusual rumbling, cracking, or popping sounds coming from the earth are all signs that a landslide is about to occur, or that it's too late. But alright, let's start saving lives. If you're ever caught near a landslide, you will need to run diagonally down the mountain, since landslides
Diagonally?
flow quicker at the center and slow down at the edges. In the worst case
Huh?
scenario where you fail to escape and are taken by the landslide, curl up into a ball and protect your head and neck. You should look something like this. If you begin to sink into the debris, swim up to the surface, which will obviously require the swim ability. Whenever you catch a break from being
Wait, do you swim in Wait, I saw landslide was like a dry, tough material. Can you swim? I think if it's like really like soft mud.
tossed around like a rag doll, run
Can you swim in mud?
diagonally across the slope terrain to escape, or wiggle across if every bone is broken. And remember, landslides often occur back to back, so don't stick around. If you get trapped under heavy debris, signal SOS. You could also try the word help. I've heard of people having success with that. Number 9, thunderstorms. Experts
There's a chat. Am I crazy? I think thunderstorms has to be like top 5 least climatic things ever. Like, what the fuck can happen in a thunderstorm? I think the odds of you being struck by a lightning bolt is so low, you never have to worry about it. Can you believe that? I think you should only be worried if you're in a forest around trees, or if you're on a skyscraper with like a big antenna. Then maybe you might get struck by it. But even then, like, it will never strike you exactly.
estimate that there are anywhere from 6,000 to 24,000 deaths around the world each year from lightning alone. But if I had to guess, that number should drop to 0. After all, avoiding a lightning strike only requires 2 things: knowledge and luck.
But I'm gonna be honest, I think thunderstorms has to be like top 5 best disasters. They look sick as fuck. They're like kind of rare, but also they don't do that much damage. If it's a thunderstorm like with rain, I hate that. I know, bro. Seeing like your first thunderstorm as a kid is like fucking insane, bro. I remember being a kid like in Spain, in Madrid, and I was like standing outside like my parents' shop, like looking at the front. I was looking at like the black gray sky. I heard it. I was like, it blew my mind, bro.
If you're ever caught outside with a thunderstorm directly overhead, your best option is to find the nearest shelter. Your second best option is to enter your car, since it acts as a Faraday cage, redirecting the current safely into the ground. If there's a Faraday cage nearby, you could also just use that. If you're out in the wilderness, the challenge will slightly increase. You'll need to avoid tall, isolated objects like towers, trees, and poles, since lightning seeks the quickest route to the ground, and the highest points serve as shortcuts. If you feel the hair on your body stand up or hear a buzzing, those are signs that you're about to be annihilated by lightning. Unless you do the following: crouch low,
that's fucked.
place your feet together with heels touching, cover your ears, and
Yeah, I'd be terrified,
protect your
bro.
head.
But if I had a baby in my hand, like it was doing that, like the head was going like fucking like tall, and it was like there's some buzzing around. I for the baby, sorry.
This power stance gives you the highest odds of surviving by reducing the amount of current that can pass through your body and directing most of it around you instead of through you. And contrary to popular belief, lightning oftentimes strikes the same place twice. So if you're hit once, you should get the timing down and be able to dodge roll the second one. Ideally, you'll want to wait out the storm in a low, broad area with evenly spaced trees. But if there's nothing around you, look for a depression on the ground and wait out the storm there, which shouldn't take longer than 40 minutes. Number 8. Volcanic eruptions. There have been hundreds
This one's fucked, bro. Come on, Jid. How do you avoid this
of
shit?
thousands to millions of human lives
If you get hit by a volcano, get a surfboard and surf down the lava.
lost due to
Deadass.
volcanic eruptions in recorded history. So it was only right that we built some of the largest cities in the world around them. If you're one of the millions of people who live near an active volcano, here are the signs to look out for: increased earthquakes, ground swelling or cracking, rising temperatures, and steaming or venting. These will typically appear a few days to a few hours before an eruption, so it should give you enough time to say goodbye to everyone in your home. But in extremely rare cases, you're just unlucky, and a volcano erupts without warning. Thankfully, most volcanoes erupt effusively, meaning they spew magma rather than erupting explosively. But of course, I'll be teaching you how to survive all the dangers that come with volcanoes. Let's start with the easy one. If you're near a volcano and an effusive volcanic eruption occurs, you'll need to run to high ground. This will keep you safe from lava and mud flows. If an explosive eruption occurs and it begins to rain down rock, head to the nearest cover, like a large rock or hillside. Curl
Bro, that would actually terrify me. If it was like blowing up like rocks, like more rocks.
up in the fetal position and protect your head and neck.
God.
Now,
What's the one movie where like every natural disaster was like multiple? Oh my god, bro, what was that one movie? Hold on. Oh my god, Geothermal movie. Geostorm, bro. This movie was crazy, bro. This movie was fucking badass, bro. That one scene with like the fucking like the frozen water hitting like the beach and like freezing everybody. That was crazy, bro. Geostorm beach scene. Bro, this part was. Wait, can I even show it? Dude, yeah, bro, this part. Oh my god, bro, that part was actually terrifying, bro. That shit. Wait, was that like a fictional event, like a fictional disaster, or was it actually like real in real life?
I know some of you go to bed in this position, so be very careful not to fall asleep. In
Bro, if you bring it up, I'm gonna be blown away.
the scenario where an explosive eruption occurs,
I'm gonna be honest. If I actually die in any way, dying my sleep would be sick. But I'd rather like die like that, like being fucking caught by like a frozen wave.
volcano releases pyroclastic flows, a deadly avalanche attack that consists of superheated gas, ash, and rock. You will easily counter this by getting in your car and fleeing. Remember, there is no shame in running away from a fight. At least that's what I tell myself every time I run away from a fight. In this scenario, it would be really helpful to own a Bugatti, so consider investing in one. It just might save you and your favorite family member's life.
Live from London,
crazy, bro.
it's Saturday night.
I don't see this SNL, bro. Oh my god, dude, bro, nobody watches this shit. Whoa, is that just a robot?
industrial machines in days.
Can I check me off?
The final last resort way to survive a pyroclastic flow is to get deep underground, like in a parking garage, and wait at least a day before coming back up to check out the new update. Number 7. Wet mass movements. Wet mass
Oh, but you already said that, bro. Come on.
movements are water-saturated landslides, where water turns soil and rock into fast-moving, highly destructive flows. These are things like landslides, mud and debris flows, and lahars,
This is
which are
boring,
volcanic
bro.
mud flows. It's estimated that
Check out me. Can I skip this one? To be honest, I've already heard. You know what you do. Yeah. So, swim, crouch down. Okay. Peak disasters, tsunamis. Let's lock in.
Number 6. Tsunamis. There have been at least 500,000 deaths due to tsunamis in recorded history. But we're done. Here are the signs that a tsunami might be planning to surprise you. You're by the ocean and a large earthquake hits. The beach suddenly begins to recede or rise, and a loud roaring sound comes from the ocean. If you spot any of these, immediately run to the highest point available. If you're in the city, look for the sturdiest tall building, then head inside and go up. I can't believe
How do you know if a building's sturdy?
I have to say this, but do not go to the shore to watch the wave. Many people have died doing just that. And I won't be
Nah, to be fair, bro. If you risk it, you fucking like get that video. If you risk it, you like record, like put it on TikTok. No offense, but like you kind of deserve it, bro.
embarrassed by one of my subscribers. For those of you who walk around with noise-canceling headphones and are taken by the tsunami, your odds of survival will be slim, but not impossible. Once you've tanked the initial impact of the wave, grab a hold of any large floating object and tightly hold on. Try your best to position yourself on the opposite side of the current to minimize the odds of getting squished, unless you're into that. As you travel inland, the waves should begin to slowly lose strength, hopefully enough to allow you to escape into a building or onto a solid structure. If you fail to do so,
Bro, I hate tsunamis because like I've seen videos where like stray dogs or stray cats get caught by them and they die. But that shit is
you
so
might be
sad,
dragged
bro.
out to sea for round 2, 3, 4, and so on, since tsunamis typically hit back to back. Number 5. Earthquakes. I have survived
This one's fucked, bro.
thousands of earthquakes in my lifetime, so I can't think of anyone on earth more qualified to give advice on the subject. No research went into this segment, not because I think I know everything, but because I don't need it. Here's exactly what to do if an earthquake decides to challenge you. If you're indoors, get under a sturdy desk and hold on. If you're out in the city, get away from buildings, windows, and power lines and head to the nearest open area. For those of you who don't drink and aren't
Wait, bro, I was about to say, do cities like build parks for like this exact reason? Like, bro, think about it. It's far from buildings. It's pretty safe. There's no like tall structures. There's no power lines. Oh, dude.
used to the ground moving,
Wait, bro, hold on. Would that mean like the New York City is like the safest like city in terms of, like for an earthquake? I think so, yeah. Like, you know, think about it. Central Park. It's in the center. It's pretty far. It's pretty accessible. Oh my god, dude.
it'll take a bit of balance to get around. If you're out enjoying the outdoors when an earthquake hits, you know what to do. And remember, large earthquakes always have aftershocks, so remain focused and easily survive those as well. In the rare and worst case scenario, where a very large earthquake hits and you're trapped under heavy debris, save your energy and instead of yelling, begin to tap stones in the SOS rhythm. 3 short taps, 3 long taps, 3 short taps, pause,
Bro, generally, if I heard that shit, I'd have no idea what it fucking means, bro.
and repeat.
Bro, who the fuck knows SOS in Morse code?
Hopefully, someone over the age of 60 hears this, since they're the only ones that will know what it is. Number 4, tropical cyclones. There have been millions of casualties due to tropical cyclones, affecting around 20 million people.
Dude, that's fucked, bro. Oh my god. Bro, imagine, legit, cousin, imagine being stuck right in the center of this. Bro, you'd be fucked, bro. Like, what you
per
actually do,
year.
bro?
Obviously, that's a lot of people, and I can't guarantee that you won't be affected. But if you say something nice in the comments, I might consider it. Really quickly,
Bro, this motherfucker has like the most random pictures
hurricanes,
ever,
cyclones,
bro.
and typhoons are all the same thing. They're just named differently depending on where they are in the world. But from now on, I'll just call them hurricanes, since I live in the US. And I'm sure we can all agree that hurricane is the correct term. Here are the most common signs that a hurricane is heading your way. A guy on the TV said so. Hurricanes form far out over the ocean where we can't see them, so we depend on satellites and other technology to detect them. But alright, enough of that mumbo jumbo. Let's start saving lives. Whether you're someone who decided to stay, doesn't have the means to escape, or is just a twisted sadistic freak, we don't judge. First, you will need the following supplies. At least 3 days worth of food and water, waterproof flashlights,
Oh, bro, come on. Bro, who's carrying that shit, bro? Dead ass.
batteries, a first aid kit, and a radio. Next, you will need to secure
A radio. What the fuck is a radio nowadays, bro?
So begin by boarding up all the windows to prevent debris, glass, and sharks from entering your home. But for those of you who are outside when a hurricane is approaching, you will need to be quick, since high winds and floods can hit at any moment. Look for a solid concrete shelter, like buildings or public restrooms. But if there isn't any nearby, shelter underneath a highway underpass. Stay put and get comfortable. Since
Oh, fuck, bro. Chat, give me a second, chat. The fire alarm's going off in the routine. I'll be back in 2 minutes, chat. Oh shit, so okay, chat, we're back.
it could take as long as 24 hours for the storm to pass. Easy. Number 3, floods. Floods have killed millions of people in recorded history and are the most common natural disasters on the planet.
So what are you saying?
But
We go
floods-
back, so, bro?
Floods have killed millions of
What are you
people in
saying?
24 hours for the storm to pass. Easy. Number 3, floods. Floods have killed
okay.
millions of people in recorded history and are the most common
Hold on, wait, Papi Chulo, hold on. Pause for a second. I feel like floods are safer because they don't happen like instantly. They happen kind of slow. I could survive a flood.
natural disasters on the planet. Floods occur when more water enters an area than the land or drainage system can absorb.
Oh no, go back real quick, bro. If I was in a flood, I'd love that shit, bro. Bro, if I was in like this fucking area, I'd grab my canoe, I'd get my fucking like my paddle, I'd go down here and be like, I'm singing in the rain, I'm singing, bro. You'd be so sick, bro. That'd
The
be
most
nice.
common natural disasters on the planet. Floods occur when more water enters an area than the land or drainage system can absorb, or when the man upstairs has had enough. Since our Earth loves to spam floods, you need to master how to survive them. That's why it's very important you know the fundamentals. Swimming. Once you've learned that and are comfortable with it, we can move on to the
Yeah, I can't swim,
next
bro.
section. Here's exactly what you should do to survive a flood. If you're indoors, get to the highest level immediately. If you're driving, never attempt to cross water. Even 6 inches of water can sweep away your car, so don't try it. Unless
Oh my
you're
god,
confident
bro.
that you have enough speed. For those of us who don't own an e-bike and are still getting around using our legs, do not cross moving water and stay far away from down power lines. In the worst case scenario,
Dude, I remember hearing about that. One motherfucker was like stuck in a flood, and like, he was like saving his cat, and he unknowingly like stepped on like a cut power line, and it killed. Oh my god, dude. Bro, when I heard that, it made me so
where
sad.
you are taken by a flood, you will need to stay upright, face downstream, keep your feet up and pointed forward. This will prevent them from getting trapped under debris, which has caused many people to drown. Swim horizontally to the edge of the current, not against it. And when possible, grab onto any solid object and climb up as high as possible, since floodwater can quickly rise. Stay put until it's safe to leave or you're rescued. Number 2, extreme heat waves. There are around
Oh my god. Bro, we being dead ass. Shit. Hurricanes, cyclones, earthquakes are all bad, but even worse, a heat wave. Come on, bro, be that ass. Bro, the only motherfuckers affected by that are like fat people who can feel like send the heat, bro.
500,000 deaths around the world each year from extreme heat waves. But once you hear how easy it is to survive them, you're going to wonder, wow.
Bro, this is like rage bait, bro. Fucking heat waves at number 2.
Why didn't I think of that? Here's exactly what to do to survive an extreme heat wave.
Again, bro, if you put the fucking meteors number 1.
Go into an air-conditioned room. You will notice the difference immediately. For those of you who live in Europe and don't have an air conditioner, you will need to make some compromises. Take a shower. This will lower your overall body temperature. Next, drink plenty of water and electrolytes. Wear loose and breathable clothing, which is optional. And whatever you do not go on a run or hike. Every year, thousands of people try to show off and end up needing a helicopter rescue from hiking trails.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
actually.
trust me, it's not cheap. So if you're going to get heat stroke, make sure it happens at the Grand Canyon or Hawaii, so the ride is worth it. And since heat strokes are the largest cause of fatalities during a heat wave, survival depends on doing as little as possible. But just in case, here are the most severe symptoms of heat stroke. Confusion. If you become confused, take a second to lock in, call for help, and return back to being confused. Hot, dry skin.
Bro, the big issue for me is for a heat wave is like how hard it would be to sleep at night. Like that'd be the only issue apart
That
from
is no
that.
longer
And of course, like sweating my balls off would suck. But I'd rather like have that than fucking like being stuck in an earthquake or a flood or a hurricane.
producing sweat, rapid pulse, and loss of consciousness are all life-threatening symptoms that require immediate medical attention. But perhaps the ones who suffer the most are children, since their agony can last
Man, fuck them kids.
for hours, stuck at the mall with their mom to avoid a high electric bill. Number 1, extreme cold waves. Extreme cold
Oh, fuck up. Okay, at least he didn't say meteor.
waves claim 9 times more lives each year than heat waves, around 4.5 million casualties on average. But don't worry, it won't be you. Most cold-related deaths come from the elderly, and I know they're not on YouTube. They're
Bro, you know what's crazy? In terms of the mood, I'd rather be trapped in a heat wave because I love like the heat, whatever. In terms of like survivability, I'd rather be stuck in a cold wave. What do you call a freeze wave? Is bro, simple as just get 2 jackets. Simple as.
on Facebook.
How do you die from
Here's
that, bro?
exactly what you need to do to survive an extreme cold wave. Stay indoors as much as possible. Psh, too easy. Consider having a backup generator, chopped wood, or nuclear reactor to heat your home. If
And chopped wood. Yeah, man, bro, it's your time to shine, bro, big bro. I got
If you
plenty
must
of
go
that.
outside, cover all skin and make sure to dress in layers, which includes a waterproof outer layer. During extreme cold waves, most deaths occur due to hypothermia, so it's important to know what that looks like. Intense shivering, then loss of shivering even though you remain in the cold. Severe confusion, slurred speech, drowsiness, and feeling the need to remove clothing are all life-threatening symptoms that require immediate medical attention.
Bro, I remember hearing about that one time. Bro, motherfuckers who go to like to Everest, before they die fully of like hypothermia, they take off their clothes because they feel like they're sweating too much. Bro, I've heard about that, bro.
Or a sign that you should probably stop drinking. Let's say you're stuck outside in an extreme cold wave with no access to any shelter. What do you do then? First, you will need to get away from the wind, so use a hillside, trees, boulders, ditches, or whatever you can in the environment to block it. If there's snow, you can dig a small trench and lie inside it, because snow is an excellent insulator that traps heat. Just make sure to put something between your body and the snow, since direct contact will pull away heat very quickly. Tree branches, pine needles, dry grass, or any plant material works well as insulation. Stay put and wait for help to arrive, or begin to move once it's safe to do so. Easy. Now, I know what you're thinking. He forgot to cover tornadoes and droughts. Not so fast. I didn't forget. There's just no point. You see, I've gone my entire life and never met anyone who lives or lived here. And I've talked to a handful of people. But what about droughts? Well, they only become extremely deadly in underdeveloped countries. And they're
That's
not
true.
on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, fuck them poor countries. Nah, for real, bro. This video, good as fuck.
used to
Please,
hate them.
shut up, bitch. Please check them out. Really good video. I'm gonna drop a sub real quick. Chat real quick. I got a video from my homeboy on Instagram. He sent me a reel. Let me see real quick what he sent. Hold on. Oh my god, bro, this shit is not funny. Hold on, can I show this? Go on OBS. Bro, this motherfucker's not funny. By any definition of the world. Can you see that? Everything you wear right now, question mark, word 5 years ago. Every song you're listening to right now, been listening to for 5 years. Every year, you're not me, bro. You are not me, muchacho. Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Okay, look, time to lock in for some actual funny shit. For real.
Enjoying the animatronics family. Can't
Wait to meet you.
Like that. I don't know the rest. Did he?
I don't know the song word by word, bro.
Bro, we need more glue.
No, you're gonna make it too slimy.
I'm slimy fucker. Bro, too slimy like might be the goal of our generation. Of the century. That's me! Yeah, I've seen it before. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy, bro. Why would you make shit like this, bro? That's crazy, bro. For real, like legitimately, bro. Why would you make that kind of shit, bro? Why would you make that shit? Oh my god, this should work for me, bro. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Not chat. That's actually crazy, bro. That ass. Hold on. That's crazy. Wait, bro. Skip forward, bro. Hold on. Skip forward. Hell yeah, bro.
First I'm trying foot by the foot. Pretty good.
That's so funny, bro. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, chat. Hold on. My chopped homeboy came back. He sent me a gif. Shut up, bro. It's a gif of. Can I zoom in? Zoom in. It's a gif of Homelander doing this. What's it even mean, bro? It's not even funny. It's funny. That's so cute, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we doing? Nah, thanks for asking. Ooh. La la la. Ooh, Queso? Queso, you watching? No way, no way. Bro, I love watching Queso and Jinxie and Sketch. Bro, when I finish my homework early and mommy says I'm a good boy, she lets me watch all three of them at the same time. What's he throwing? Is that milk? Oh my god. No way. Wait, was that a person where Charlie Cook was at?
High five! Don't!
Ew! Is that real? Not real. Man. Yeah,
That's a cute little dog.
Ah, little dog.
Shepherd,
That's a cute little
Red
dog.
Wolf, Shepherd, and Bully.
Oh, he makes
A
it a
Red
lot.
Bull.
Yeah.
I'm about to add human to his resume because I'm gonna bust a nut in his fucking ass. Have a nice.
Nah, bro, come on. That's actually crazy. Oh, that. And oh, that. Fuck around, love. I don't care. I'm not doing that again. 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them. What are you even doing, bro? That's fine.
Taking a spot. If you ain't cooking, then get off the pot. My name is Hot.
Put your hand. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. I have nothing on. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail for.
Bro, if I was the God bless him, if I was the officer, I'd empty my mag on him, bro.
Join the pizza.
What's your favorite Pokemon? I don't really have one. Charizard! My sleep was good. Jinxie, when are we hooking up again? Carter, 11 in the morning. How are you still not banned?
Oh, fuck, bro. Lexa! Oh, Lexa! Fuck that shit.
Like music, you like how?
That's not
I don't
funny.
need luck.
Bro, get the fucking top of your head, bro.
I don't need luck. I'm the bungulator.
I'm the bungulator. The goop. The goop. See, I'm gonna be honest. You can call me dumb. You call me like autistic. You say I'm like Israeli propaganda. I don't mind the bird peanut. Easy fun. I'm not sure if he's like top streamer material, but he's like somewhat funny, bro. For real, I'm sorry. Babe, who's that whore? No. Okay, meet your friends. Oh. Yo, bro, you good? Bro, creators performing live music with watch. I don't think he knows what's going on, bro. You good, bro? Bro, how many things am I holding up?
Fuck you, Speed. Like on God, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You scum shit human being. I am fucking your dead aunt in her crusty casket. You bitch. I fucking hate you.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Bro, why did me and Speed like catch a crazy stray? Bro, why do people hate Speed and me, bro? I'm your man.
You see a bunny with a...
If you grew up with Poke...
I'm ready to check out some more reactions of people that have been nominated.
Please don't show mine.
So let's check those out.
No, don't show
now.
mine.
No, show mine.
Oh, nominees for best strategy on stream.
Stop, bro.
To hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me.
Catch me.
I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta
Catch me. Bro, you muchachos are not the Lakers, bro.
Bed. Then he bumped his head.
Yep.
Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more nigga." Little monkey just.
How old are you, bro? 21. What's going on down here, bro? Like, why you smacking shit on my head, bro? Big forehead.
Man, bro, show it, bro.
Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun?
Oh, but that should be so expensive.
Hello, I'd like to become Jewish. Who would be interested?
Shut up, bro. Looking live because someone loves me enough to follow me to the room. No. Oh my god, bro! Speed and me have the craziest crash outs ever. Bro, nobody on Twitch like crash out like Speed and me, bro.
Wife, I sleep with her.
This is my mom. This is our mom.
That's my wife. I was with her before you were born, bro.
You know what's funny? All four of you guys have been in me. All four of you.
Pause! Hey yo, that was there.
Excuse me? You got a boyfriend? Yeah. Dang, bro, you took him with the team.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? What are you about, bro? You know what's funny? I've seen this video before. This hooligan does nothing, bro.
Why are you laughing?
What are you doing, bro?
Hey, excuse me. Do you have
Bro, are you dissing my girl, bro? Ain't do shit. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, bro. I'm not fruity. I'm not crazy. But if I worked here, I would shove that up my. I would shove like that part like right up my ass. I would shove right up to my. Nah, I'm crazy. I'm joking.
If I scratch my booty hole and don't smell anything, do I have it or is it clean?
No, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. What's up in here, bro? This video has been way too crazy, bro. Pause right now.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?